You know that feeling when you hit the reasoning puzzle section in a competitive exam? It's where so many of us start to worry about losing marks, right? But what if I told you that with a few simple tricks, you could actually master this section? Well, that's exactly what we're going to do today. We are going to decode these puzzles step by step so that next time you see one, your confidence is absolutely sky high. So here's our game plan for today. First, we'll cover the basics with reasoning Kafunda. Then, we're going to jump into two common types of puzzles, number games and logic statements. We'll solve them together to really build up that confidence. And, to wrap things up, I'll share a winning strategy that you can take straight to your exam prep. Sound good? All right, let's get started. All right, so first things first. Before we can tackle the really complex stuff, we have to build a strong foundation, right? That's what this first section is all about, getting the basics of reasoning down pat. Trust me, getting these concepts clear is absolutely crucial, because they're the key to solving pretty much any problem that comes your way. And listen, I totally get it. Sometimes you look at these reasoning questions with all the numbers and statements and conclusions, and it can just feel a little overwhelming. But here's the secret, okay? With the right approach, it's actually not that bad. In fact, it can be a total cakewalk. Let me show you exactly what I mean. So, are you ready for our first challenge? We're diving into our first puzzle type, number games. Now, the best way to think about these is, well, just like a game. There are a few simple rules, and our job is to follow them. Let's see how to apply them. Okay, let's tackle this first question together. I'm going to read it out loud, so listen carefully. The question is, if 1 is added to each odd digit and 2 is subtracted from each even digit in the number 8147563, what will be the sum of the digits that are second from the left and second from the right? Phew, that sounds like a lot, right? Don't worry, we're going to break it down piece by piece. Here's our strategy, and honestly, it is super simple. Step 1, just identify which digits in the number are odd and which are even. Step 2, add 1 to every single odd digit. Step 3, subtract 2 from every single even digit. And finally, step 4 is just to write down the new number. See? If you follow this system, the chances of making a mistake are practically zero. All right, let's put that strategy into action. Our original number is 8147563. So 8 is even, so we do 8 minus 2, which is 6. 1 is odd, so we do 1 plus 1, which is 2. 4 is even, so 4 minus 2 is 2, and we just keep going like that. By the time we're done, our new number is 6228644. See, super straightforward. Okay, we're almost there. Now for the final part of the question. We need to find the sum of the second digit from the left and the second digit from the right of our new number. And here's a really important exam tip for you. Always, always double-check words like left, right, third, fourth. They're designed to trip you up. So in our case, the second digit from the left is 2, and the second digit from the right is 4. And now for the grand finale, the final super easy step. We just add those two digits together. So 2 plus 4 equals 6. And there you have it. Our final answer is 6. That question looked so complicated at first, but we solved it so easily, didn't we? Okay, let's move on to our next puzzle type, logic statements. You might also know these by their formal name, syllogisms. Now, I know these can feel a bit more abstract, a little tricky. But don't you worry, because I have a super easy visual trick that's going to make these a breeze. So, what exactly is a syllogism? It's pretty simple, actually. You're given a couple of statements, and your job is to figure out if the conclusions they give you logically follow from those statements. Now, there is one golden rule you have to remember. Whatever the statements say, you must assume they are 100% true. It doesn't matter if they sound totally bizarre in real life, like all cats are green or something. For the purpose of the puzzle, they are fact. This is the absolute key. And to solve these tricky questions, we have a secret weapon. And that weapon is Venn diagrams. I'm telling you, these simple little circles can turn these abstract, wordy logic problems into easy-to-solve picture puzzles. Let me show you how it works. Okay, let's take an example. We've got two statements to work with. The first statement is, all geysers are fans. And the second one is, no fan is a bulb. Now let's get ready to draw this out visually. So let's visualize that first statement. All geysers are fans. What does that mean in terms of circles? It's simple. It means that the entire circle for geysers has to be completely inside the circle for fans. So, you just draw a smaller circle labeled geysers inside a bigger circle labeled fans. Now for the second statement, no fan is a bulb. This one's even easier to draw. It just means that the fan circle and the bulb circle can't touch at all. They are completely separate. So we'll draw a new circle for bulb way over here, making sure it doesn't overlap with the fan circle. And just like that, our Venn diagram is complete. Now the magic part. We can use this picture to check the conclusions so easily. Let's look at conclusion 1. No geyser is a bulb. Well, just look at our diagram. The geyser circle and the bulb circle are totally separate. So yes, that's true. Now for conclusion 2. Some fans are geysers. Again, look at the picture. The entire geyser circle is inside the fan circle, which means that the area occupied by geysers is also an area of fans. So some fans are geysers is definitely true. Since both are true, our answer is both conclusions follow. Okay, so we've worked through a couple of great examples. Now let's pull all of these learnings together and build our official winning strategy. These are the key takeaways that you'll want to remember when you're sitting in that exam. So, here are your main takeaways. For any kind of number puzzle, the secret is to just break it down into small, manageable steps. For logic puzzles, Venn diagrams are going to be your absolute best friend. Always use them to see the answer clearly. The most important skill for all puzzles, though, is to read every single word of the question carefully. And finally, the exam mantra to live by. Practice, practice, practice. That's the real key to getting both fast and accurate. So after going through these examples, I'm curious, which reasoning topic still seems the toughest to you? And what concept do you want to master next? Let me know. अगर आपको ये वीडियो हेल्पफुल लगा हो तो प्लीज़ लाइक, शेयर और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलना। सारी PDFs